G'day guys, it's Jose. Jose back with another, just a quick instructional guide on how to, moderate Twitch chats, for example. So it's going to be a lot of, one of my first how-to series and essentially how to moderate your Twitch chat essentially, and effectively as well. I'm a moderator of a few channels, a few big channels, a few small channels, and I'll give you guys some tips and tricks on how to moderate your channel. So I'll give you probably top 10 tips on how to moderate a channel. Number one is use purges effectively. Purges are going to be your main source of, trying to keep some respect in chat as per se. Like some people have a community or chat where it's very, very toxic and memey. Sometimes if you want that, you don't really need to hit the timeout button or anything like that. But using purges is definitely helpful if you want to keep some rule or order within chat. Number two, basically, some of these rules will be really, really simple, but some of the moderators seem to forget this, is that you shouldn't expect anything from the streamer to support you, just in case you stream as well. There's a few moderators that also stream and, supporters of the streamer. Don't expect any help from the streamer, okay? If you get a host or anything like that, it's to be expected, okay? That's a big thing as well. So don't harass the streamer for a host because you're a moderator or whatever. They're just entrusting you since you're a good supporter and you're able to keep chat in line. They're not supporting you in streaming, basically. Just remember that as well. Number three, I'll say that when the streamer gets a subscriber, build the hype. Do not say things like, oh, you could have subscribed to me instead, or anything like that. Anything in any way self-promoting or playing down the sub, okay? Because, for the streamer to obtain a sub is a massive thing. And, it's a big, not a big part of their monetization, but it does help out, gain an extra $2.50 put in the backside of pocket per month. So, play it up, give some hype, mate. Welcome to the guides community. That actually brings me off to my next point, number 4, which is you're there to make sure the community is a community, basically. Even if there's no one in chat, you should just make chat lively, ask the streamer some questions, and just interact with the streamer. That's kind of your job, especially with the lower viewer streamers as well. When they make you a mod, they kind of give you a trust that you're always there for community and stuff like that, and that you can be trusted about big white sword. Number 5, which is definitely do not self-promote your content as a moderator. You are there for the community. You are there to support that streamer. You are not there to support your own endeavors and own projects, okay? If you do host a streamer and they're like, oh, Jose does this and Jose does that and Jose's a CSGO cast, stuff like that, yeah, go ahead, just in case they forget anything. Like, oh, I also do this, If they ask you what you are doing and they do, it's like, oh, he streams X and Y, I'll be like, oh yeah, I streamed X and Y today. Never ever self-promote without the streamer asking you to self-promote, because that's the biggest thing that people seem to forget, is that part. Number 6 is with TOs and bans. Make sure you communicate with the streamer beforehand, whether or not they, how harsh your TOs will be and how harsh the bans are. This is very different between male and female streamers. With female streamers, generally just ban all the creeps, okay? It's pretty easy. It's pretty easy to spot the creeps, and the guys that just, they go, oh my god, boobs, blah, blah, blah. It's pretty easy. The easiest job probably is being a Lindy mod, given that Lindy gets herself into trouble and the idiots make themselves well known to be seen. So, you just be like, ban, ban, ban. I don't mod for Lindy's channel, but, it's pretty easy to find the people who hate her and the people who are just literally going to rag on her dog all day, basically. So number 7 as moderator is don't argue. Try to avoid arguing with people in chat. You are kind of there as the person to lay down the law. You're not there to just bully people in chat. You'll find yourself demodded very, very, very quickly by a lot of streamers if you were just bringing a toxic community to chat. Even as a moderator, I've been talked to about this as well. No one's perfect, but you gotta be realizing you gotta take some feedback, you gotta take some criticism from the streamer as well. The streamer thinks you're being toxic or subduing the community. You have to take that flack as it is. Generally, the streamer is smart enough to realize that, sometimes it's just trolls being trolls, and they will never bring it up to you. So that brings me to our next point, 8, dealing with trolls. There's a lot of trolls on Twitch who get really, really emotional and really, really angry every time you ban them. Okay, I've had my fair few of death threats, and you need to be able to work with the death threat, basically. So what you do is you just press ignore button. If it's a death threat, put the ignore button. Even report the guy as well for verbal harassment. That's all you do. Do not react, do not respond. Just have a joke with your mates about it, because half these guys are just, emo kids who get really, really angry. And it happens with a lot of the male streamers, and it happens a lot with female streamers as well. And this is the hardest part, is probably modding for a female streamer, is because definitely you get a lot of the creeps that you got to be able to handle. So, number 9 I just completely forgot about that. Number 9, you are there to help out the streamer. That's the main thing, is you're there to help out the streamer. So basically, you're the streamer's right hand or left hand person. Do not feel like you have some extra information to said streamer. Like, don't feel like you have the ability to go invade their private life, basically. You have to give the streamer the right to privacy, and you need to like determine whether it's a strictly business basis or whether it's a personal relationship as well as a business relationship, and be wary of the boundaries and stuff like that, given that you are on the internet as well. And a lot of people just tend to fuck up those boundaries and get themselves in a mess, basically, and find themselves demodded and find themselves being an idiot, basically. And you should know the boundaries of when you're being invasive of a person's privacy. Most definitely male streamers, especially esports stars, do suffer from this as well, and especially female streamers as well. There's a lot of bad guys out there on the internet. So lastly as well is definitely bring the hype. You got to bring the hype as a moderator. Just spam the emotes, spam the hype emotes, spam the PogChamp emotes or whatever. You got to bring the hype, because the streamer's got a lot of stuff on the bed. They've got to bring the hype. They've got to be excited. You got to interact with chat. If they have a moderator who's also hype, also saying hi to people, and just being a general good guy, just brings the hype, brings the support in chat, it makes the streamer feel a lot better. It takes a bit of the burden off the streamer itself, and you basically helps the streamer out as well. Just keeps the energy high, and if you keep that energy high, you're gonna have a successful streamer, and potentially that streamer will be very happy with himself. You might build a good personal relationship with said streamer. And lastly, but not least, is that if the streamer does become big in the future, there's potential perks that you might become from being a moderator. So that's kind of the rewards of being a good moderator. It's not for the bans and the bans and timeouts. Is that you potentially may manage a community, or might be one of the guys who could even get paid for moderating as well. Like, big streamers do pay their mods, and they take their mods out as well. So just be very, very aware of it as well, that you're just there to support the streamer, essentially. You are not there to promote your own content. So let's just sum it up, right? You're not there to promote your own content, promote your own stream, tell people to sub elsewhere, talk about other streamers. That's another big rule as well that people seem to forget as a moderator. Do not talk about other streamers unless it's directly relevant to conversation. So you don't go on to Bill's stream and say, oh, Kathy did this today on CSGO, even though Bill has no idea who Kathy is, and you link to a clip of what Kathy does. You want the streamer's approval before you do that. One example on my stream is that Snooks links clips from Recful, Asmongold, and a few other streamers, and I'm okay with that. Because I even though I know I'm promoting them, is that it's more of a reaction from me as per se. It's an implied consent, and that's what you need to kind of work out the stream before you do that, because a lot of streamers don't like people promoting different streamers on their stream. It breaks their morale when people are talking about Asmongold and Reckless rather than the person streaming themselves. So pretty much that's all my tips to moderating a chat and to really support a person as a streamer. Hope you guys enjoyed that. If you guys enjoyed the videos, subscribe below. Also follow my Twitch channel, Twitter, and also even join my Discord, which will also be below as well. Feel free. Hope you guys have a great day. See you later. Peace out. Bye.